Hey everyone, welcome back to another basics video for Infestation with Adam Skidmore, also known as Artemis Knives. Um, let's talk today a little bit about status effects and killing a couple zombies in melee. Maybe we'll even get the infection cured here, as well as bleeding. And then I'm going to go over maps a little bit, how to accept a mission and complete it, as well as show you how to call for help. And then we'll probably end up changing our backpacks really quick and dying and resurrecting ourselves. So let's get into it. Let's talk about status effects really quickly. If you'll look down at the bottom left, you can see that my character has a 20% over his paper doll right now, as well as a little biohazard symbol down by his feet. That's going to indicate that we have gained the zombie infection, which is going to make our hunger decrease quicker, as well as our thirst decrease quicker. We generally become weaker as a character and begin to even bleed once the infection is high enough. Now, we're going to need to find either a CO1 or a CO4 vaccine in order to cure this. Luckily enough, though, we have them in our inventory right now, so we're going to end up using that in a second. Other than that, you can basically see that there are what looks like 5 icons in the bottom left. A little droplet of blood, a little temperature gauge, the middle one being a biohazard, and followed by what looks to be a sandwich, and the final one being the blood infection. Basically, the current ones that are currently in game are the top one, the middle one, and the very bottom one. The first one is, of course, the bleeding, followed by the zombie infection, and the very bottom one is the blood infection, which can only happen if you've bled and gotten very unlucky and were unable to find a cure for the bleeding, and then your cut became infected. This can of course be remedied by a bandage if you have it. But let's first cure our zombie infection that we have right now. So we'll open up our inventory, which you can do by pressing I, and if you've found a vaccine in the world, either around an ambulance or a pharmacy, or you've gotten one from the marketplace, you can then right click and use this item. Now, it's only going to cure us 20%, so if we were at 23%, we still have a 3% infection, so we're going to need to inject ourselves one more time in order to cure this. Once we do that, though, you'll see that we no longer have the biohazard symbol, and we're a-okay to begin looting a little bit. So let's walk over here, and let's try killing a couple zombies, and we'll see if maybe we can get infected again, as well as begin bleeding. Isn't that fun? We're gonna go just, get hit by zombies really quick. Oh, we've gained the bleeding effect now. So we'll just hit this zombie. I prefer to use first person to kill zombies with and aim about middle of the screen high. Some people, though, they like to use the third person, and you can do that and just use the crosshair to easily aim at their head. So let's step back really quick now that we're bleeding. We can see that the little blood bleeding icon right there is illuminated, bright red, and that symbolizes the fact that we are now bleeding. What we're going to want to do from here is we're going to want to use one of our bandages. Now, we've got it on quick slot 4, and if you saw one of the other tutorial videos, we explained how to use the quick slot, but I'll explain it again really quickly. We just press 4 because we've already put bandages on it. Now, if you didn't have bandages on it, you could still bandage yourself just by clicking that use item. Now, antibiotics and painkillers, they're not going to bandage yourself from bleeding, and if we don't get a bandage on ourselves quickly here, we will end up bleeding to death. So let's just try curing it like this. Or actually, we'll put it back on our hotbar. It's always nice to have bandages on hotbar. And once it's on the hotbar, you can use the item as well from this inventory menu. Or you can just select 4, which we've put it on, and press that 4 button twice, and you can see that that bright red bleeding symbol has indeed gone away. Our character's no longer bleeding. Your friends won't make fun of you for always bleeding. And you'll be able to continue your journey, hopefully unscathed the rest of the way. So now that we've cured bleeding, when zombies hit you, they also have that rare chance to get you infected. Now, we were already infected from the get-go, and we weren't unlucky enough to get infected there, but let's hit ourselves a couple more times. We'll just go for the gamble. We'll try and get infected. Let's see if I can make some noise here. Wake up this zombie. Looks like we got her attention. Now we'll just try and get infected really quickly. I just want to get a little bit infected. Oh, that hurts. Let's heal ourselves up. Nope. Just try to get it again. Now see, it's very unfortunate if you do end up getting the zombie virus. Oh no, it looks like we're gonna end up dying here. We've pushed the limit. We pushed it too hard. Oh no, and we died. Well, we weren't able to do that. So in the meantime, when we're dead, you're probably wondering what to do. Well, once you're dead, you know, you could try calling for help in the map. Just come over here. I died. Help. The reward, my loot. Call for help. But it's probably too late, as you know. We've only got 35 seconds left and all our loot's on the ground. But in the meantime, we can still accept a mission though. So let's grab this mission really quickly. Oh no, our survivor's dead. Well, turns out we can't accept a mission while dead. So that's something we're going to have to do when we're back alive here in a second. But fear not, we died. But I'm going to show you how to resurrect right now, just in case this happened to you, as well as come back a little bit stronger. So let's quit back to the main menu. Let's come over here with our character that's now dead. And we could wait the 9 minutes, or possibly 20, depending on if you have a premium account or not. Let's come over here and we'll just resurrect ourselves really quickly. Once we've resurrected ourselves, whether we waited the time limit or we resurrected ourselves with GC, we can then go into inventory and outfit ourselves with a weapon, as well as ammo, as well as a melee. Anything that you have previously placed into your global inventory can be outfit on your character. So we'll give ourselves some body armor, maybe a helmet, and a tactical knife. And so now that we've died, even though we did die, it's okay, because in prior sessions we took a couple items and we went to a safe zone. We placed them into our global inventory. So upon first resurrection of a character, you can always add items from your global inventory onto your character's equipped, as well as his backpack and quick slots. If we want to change our backpack, we can just select the change backpack key if we do have a backpack. Let me give a quick demo really quick because I don't have a backpack. Let's come over here and let's grab a large backpack. Then we'll go back to our survivor here. We'll go into inventory. We'll change our backpack. And we now have a large backpack here. You can also find that in the backpacks area, which has mostly backpacks and armor and other items like that for your character. We'll go change our backpack. And that gives us more slots here, more inventory room, and our character will be all set to jump back into the field. Let's give ourselves another med kit. And we'll be all set to spawn back into the game. And then all we have to do is just select the game, come on over here to official servers. We'll end up joining a Colorado map. As you can see, I'm on the dev map here, but you would not be on the dev map, you'd be on public map. But the Colorado server is the same. And we've successfully gotten ourselves killed and come back stronger due to using the GI and the power of the GI from prior gaming sessions. So hopefully this video was instructional for you and you learned a little bit more about how to play Infestation. And look, there we can see it off in the distance. That's all our items. So even though we died, it ended up being okay because we were able to resurrect ourselves. And since loot takes 10 minutes to despawn, we're able to go back to our lost items, be stronger than before due to a little bit of gear that we had stocked away for a time like this, and we can clear the area and then resume doing exactly what we were doing, hopefully smarter this time and not trying to get hit by zombies and get a virus. But we've then successfully gained all our items back, grabbed our military ruck. We can open up our inventory, then change the backpack to the military ruck, and we're right back where we were. Let's check out this gravestone really quick. Artemis Dev committed suicide. You know, I didn't commit suicide. I was bleeding. I didn't have a choice. You know, that'll go down in the history books though. You know, suicide. Died to a zombie, man. Fighting for my life. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.